Well, hello everyone, namaste, welcome back to part 2. I feel like I never left, how about you? So, we're going to start with the floor portion of our program. So, excuse me, what I want you to do is just stay right where you are. We're going to turn and we're going to kind of step back toward the back of our mat. And I'm going to take you to the floor a little bit differently. We're going to do that one where we go into our frog pose. So we're going to begin right here, hands together into namaste. This is more balancing. And I want to refer to this lovely young lady here because we'll be going into, if you can see it from where you are, into this position right here. So we're going to rotate our feet outward. We're going to breathe in. We're going to pick those heels up. As you lift the heels up, if you can't get those heels up, don't fret. But I want you to really try. This is all about these muscles back here and these muscles right here. The chest muscles lifted tall. Bring those feet together if you can. And now begin to bend your knees. And begin to lower down. Try and keep those heels together if you can. If they've got to be apart, that's fine. We're going to skip the mudra. That is I don't know again if you can see her, but she is in that mudra that's in honor of the teacher or the divine. Instead, we're just going to keep these knees nice and wide. We're going to take our hands forward for support, and we're going to let those knees come forward. Walk your hands forward a little bit so you can get to the palms. Let your feet flatten and bring the toes together. I'm going to shift just a little bit more so I'm still in the frame. We're going to walk those hands forward, and just like we do in that nice cat stretch or melting heart, we're going to try and come to the forearms. And you're just going to press your rear end back toward the heels of the feet. And now we're going to straighten those arms out if you're able. See if you can bring the forehead or the top of your head to the floor. Nice breath in. Nice breath out. And now breathe in, and if it helps you, you can keep those forearms planted. We're going to bring our knees together underneath us. My toes are turned under. We're going to come forward, down and up into a cobra, letting those feet flatten, bringing the body up. If you prefer, you can move into a sphinx. And now just release down. Cross those hands in front of the face. Rest one hand on top of the other. Let one cheek or the other rest on the hands. Legs are just relaxing away from each other. Nice breath in. Nice breath out. And now bring those legs back together. Place your chin on the mat. We are going to do a variation on locust pose today. So, and it's kind of a cross between locust and boat, if you will. So the first thing I want you to do is just take your chin to the mat. And we're going to extend the arms. I'm trying to decide how I want to go about explaining this to you. Can you tell? So we're going to take the arms along the side of our body. If you prefer, you can stay in a sphinx and just focus on maybe lifting the leg up or just bending the knee if you would like. Otherwise, our arms are here. We're going to take a breath. As you release that breath, we're going to lift that. Sorry, bad cue. Breathe in and bring the head and chest up. Breathe out. You're going to extend just that right arm forward. Try and keep the head and chest lifted. And we're going to lift just that left leg. Now, I'm using my left arm kind of as a support. That's fine. And now we're going to just release down. And I want you to switch arms. So now we're going to extend that left arm forward. I hope this is making sense. And we're going to bring that right arm back alongside the body. We're going to breathe in. We're going to lift the head and chest. We're going to lift that left arm. And now we're going to lift just the right leg. Now I'm lifting my right arm here this time and just placing it on top of that back thigh. And now release down. This time we're going to bend that left arm, bring that right arm back in front of us. Rest the other cheek on top of the hands. Nice breath in. Nice breath out. Breathe in, turn those toes under, hands under the shoulders, space between the knees. Breathe in, press out. As you release that breath, we're releasing into our cat stretch, also known as melting heart. My toes are turned under here. There is space between my knees and thighs and legs, just not as much as when we were in that frog pose. We're going to inhale and push forward and up to our hands and knees. If you're not facing me, go ahead and face me. Come into a hero's pose. Hands resting on your lap for just a moment in that mudra of self-compassion, of contemplation. If you would like, you can go ahead and bring the tips of the thumbs together here. We're going to take a nice breath and we're going to recline either onto the left or right hip. It doesn't matter which way you want to go. And we're going to bring those legs in front of us into a bound angle. Take a nice deep breath as you release it. Pull the body forward and down. Breathe in and bring your body up. Bring the knees together. We're going to go into that reverse bow. So I'm going to turn once again so that you can see what I'm doing. I would probably be easier for you to face me if whatever works, okay? So we're going to pick up those feet. If you need to, you can take the hands behind you for support. You also have the option of keeping your feet grounded, okay? Otherwise, we're picking those feet up. We're extending the arms forward, and we're going to straighten those legs out and actually change in plans. I may just kind of angle myself here because I forgot what I was going to do. So actually, I'm going to turn and face you again. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to come forward. We're going to let this left leg drop. We're going to keep that foot flexed. We're crossing that right leg over the left. My foot is up here by the thigh. If that's too high up, you can bring it down here, or you can opt to not cross the foot over. Wrapping this left arm around the right knee or latching it over. Breath in, bring your right arm up. Breath out, take that hand back behind you. Place that hand down as close to the back as you can get it. You're using this left arm to keep yourself rotated, to keep this right leg pulled up. Breathe in and bring the body forward. Breathe out. We're going to uncross this leg. We're going to bend the left knee, pick our feet up, and go back into that reverse bow. I may have to retire that CD. We're going to go ahead and we're going to release just this right leg down, crossing the left foot over, right arm wrapping around the knee this time, or latching it over. Breath in, bring that right arm or that left arm up and back behind you. Try not to let the spine bend. We want to think about the twist occurring primarily at the waist. It absolutely is occurring through the upper back. This is really good for people with scoliosis because it helps them to release that muscle tension since the vertebrae are out of alignment just typically. We're going to breathe in, bring the body forward. Breathe out, uncross the leg, but keep it bent. We're bending that other knee again, picking the feet up. Going into our reverse bow once more. This time we're going to bend both knees. We're going to set the feet down, extend the legs out, keeping the feet flexed. If you need a band, go ahead and grab your band and put it around the balls of your feet. You can just let the ends of that strap or band rest in between the legs. Breath in, bring the arms up. Breath out, release forward and down, reaching for the feet or for your ankles, or maybe this is where you are. If this is where you are and you're not working with the band, I want you with every breath release to work those hands down just a little bit closer to your feet. If you're using that band, kind of the same concept, I want you to be working, walking your hands toward the feet along that band, okay? Inhale and bring the body up. Now I'm going to turn. I would suggest you do the same thing because we're going to go down to the floor here completely into our supine poses. Feet are lifted here. We're going to go into that reverse bow one more time, but we're going to add a little something to it. We're just going to open the body up. We're going to open the body up. We're going to hold it. 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 And now we're going to release it. Let the arms come up and over the head. Take a nice breath and stretch those arms and legs away from each other. Flex those feet. Push the soles of the feet toward the wall in front of them. And now let those hands come down next to your body. Breath in, extend those legs up. Breath out, bend those knees and bring them to your chest. Put some space in between those legs and thighs. Release that next breath and just push straight down on your shins. Press the legs together. Open your arms out to a T. I gotta take this clip off. Open the arms out to a T with the hands, palms up. Nice breath in as you release it. We're gonna let the legs come up and over to that left arm as we turn and look out and over our right arm. You wanna try and keep that right shoulder grounded. Think about pressing the fingers out and down toward the floor on both arms. Breathe in, bring the knees and the head to center. Breathe out. Take those knees up and over to that left arm. Turn and look, right arm. Turn and look out and over your left arm now. So the knees are up and over to your right side this time, and you're looking over your left arm. Breathe in, bring the knees and the head to center. Extend the legs up to the ceiling. Take the hands to the insides of the thighs and open those legs out to the splits. Roll the ankles inward. Roll the ankles outward. Bring the legs together now. Reach up for those toes. I'm hesitating because I was going to do something else and now I've got to get us back there. We're going to open the legs back out into the splits. Get the arms up over your head. I know you're really glad you didn't miss this. We're going to breathe in, bring the head and chest up. Flex those wrists. Breathe out. Push the palms forward toward the wall in front of you. Really try hard to keep these knees straight. If you gotta bend them, you gotta bend them. Make sure you're pushing into the heels of your palms. Pressing that lower back toward the floor. And now release down. Roll those ankles inward again. Roll them outward again. Bring those legs together. Tuck your hands underneath your hips and lower the legs to the floor. Extend the arms overhead. This time we're going to clasp the hands together. Flip those palms away from us toward that wall in front of them. Soles of the feet pushing toward the wall in front of them. Nice stretch with that breath in. Nice release with that breath out. Just let those hands relax down next to your body. Let the legs relax away from each other. Let your belly be soft. Resting in Shavasana. Serving the connection between you and that earth beneath you. Taking a slow, full, deep breath. And as you release this breath, say to yourself mentally the word calm. Another slow, full, deep breath in. As you release it, say to yourself mentally the word peace. Another slow, full, deep breath in. And as you release this breath, say to yourself mentally the word Om. Let your breath just relax. Allow it to return to a normal, natural rhythm. Not concerning yourself with the breath having any particular rhythm, just listening to that beautiful, refreshing breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Nice deep breath now and release it. Begin to wiggle the toes and roll the ankles. Begin to wiggle the fingers now and roll the wrists. Stretch those arms up over your head. Nice breath in, and as you let that breath go, just let those arms come down and cross over the chest, giving yourself a gentle hug. Release the arms and roll over onto the right side of your body. Let head rest on the arms, the knees are bent, supporting the body. Nice deep breath in, just let it out with a heavy sigh. Push yourself up to a seated position. Letting those hands rest palms up on the knees or the thighs, bringing the thumb and the first finger together as you observe how the body, the mind, and the spirit are feeling. Observing without judgment. Observing with compassion. Take a slow, full, deep breath out, and as you release this breath, release any tension, any self-judgment, criticism, any energy that's used up and no longer serving you, just let it go. And I'm going to finish with this quote today. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will finally know peace. Jimi Hendrix. Namaste. Thank you all very much. Welcome to 2021. It's a whole new ride, people. I can't wait to see what's going to happen now.